Yeah, how's it going there, YouTube? Jay's Cosplay Mayhem, back with another video. As you can tell in the title of this video, you know what's going to be going on in today's video. So before we roll into that and I kind of talk to you guys about the reason behind this video and whatnot, there's a few things I'd like to say first. Welcome to the 2nd of January into the new year. So originally I was kind of planning on wanting to do this video either yesterday or the day before that, but the room was kind of a pigsty and kind of in disarray. So I kind of took the time yesterday in organizing it and kind of picking it up and making it look how it kind of is. Now, we couldn't tell from what the video, can't tell too much, but it was a complete mess. From not only doing the cosplay build of JD Phoenix, but storing things and just kind of kept putting things in the room, and it was a mess. So I took time and clean that and put some things back into the room that weren't here. So I turned around and did that yesterday. I said I did that. And then another thing is I do apologize for my voice. Allergies are kind of kicking my ass right now a little bit, but getting a little bit better. Getting better day by day. So that again. But the main thing I wanted to kind of get to was I do apologize for not having the Anime RasCon video set up. Kind of rule after RasCon, like I said, the holiday season kind of kicked in, or came pretty fast. Just right after RasCon, Thanksgiving came, and then turned around and Christmas came right after Thanksgiving, and it just flew by. But in the same time, I was kind of relaxing, kind of enjoying myself a little bit too. So I kind of got a little bit lazy and not physically downloading the content that I got from the GoPro and onto the GoPro app and doing some editing and collaborating all the footage together into making the videos for you guys. But what I really had to do is just like to download them, do some editing. I don't think I quite got as much stuff as I'd like to on Friday or Saturday, and then Sunday I didn't really get anything just because I'm not there for very long. And we're not really missing much from Sunday anyways. It's just walking around and then closing ceremony because it is the last day. But from what I did, so whatever happened, I got finished from Friday or Saturday. I'll turn around and see how much I got of both, and if it whatever that equals out to, I'll probably put it on one big giant video. And I'll let you guys know in those videos of what day it is and all that stuff, and do some editing and whatnot that in there, so you guys know. So I pretty much got a decent amount on Friday, not as much as I'd like to on Saturday. But I said, first time doing it, it's a learning experience. So with that being said, I definitely know what to do kind of in the coming of this year, later on into this year, for a RasCon video, and how to kind of get about getting more footage and whatnot, and what to kind of do differently. But again, with that also being said, I'm going to watch a couple more videos of RasCon videos that people have already done out there, and kind of get some tips and pointers out there, and to make my kind of footage a little different from theirs, and just how they kind of go about doing it, so I can learn some things there. But with that also kind of being said, before we roll into this video, there was a positive note that came out of this last year's RasCon. I was talking to you guys before about, I wasn't quite sure on percentage-wise for JD Phoenix cosplay was, as far as stuff being made and not being made. And I told you I was going to talk to somebody, and I found this person who was in charge of the cosplay contest, on the hall cosplay contest, which was on Friday, and then the actual cosplay contest on Saturday. So I figured that out. I talked to that person, and I was able to actually do the hall cosplay contest. And that's all I'm going to really tell you guys. And so just kind of keep a lookout for the actual RasCon video. And I'll kind of get into that, what came out of that positive note of doing the hall cosplay contest. But that's all I'm going to say. And so let's roll into what this kind of video is more or less all about. Like I said, I wanted to do it yesterday, kind of before into the new year, but that's quite alright. It's kind of whatever. So first things, kind of the plans and things I like to improve and do differently for the channel, just as a personal thing, and kind of make videos more interesting to you guys and more appealing is first thing I've been wanting to do for a while was create my intro video for the channel for the most part, because I think it's going to break up the intro time just a little bit. Obviously talk just a little bit before and then break into the intro, and then after the intro obviously breaking into whatever video I'm doing that day, getting into that and getting started with that. After been watching for a while some of those not just cosplayers or EVA phone making, just whatever YouTube video the person particularly has a channel. They talk, especially Andrew, more or less Andrew GFT. He talks a little bit and then goes right into the intro of the channel and then gets right into the video overall. And that's something I kind of like to do, and I think it's going to cut the intro just a little bit, and just something I wanted to do for a while. But get the intro done. And another thing is I've been really slacking on, for the most part, is editing. This has been laziness when it comes down to it. Work on my editing, and kind of with that working editing is kind of what I'm talking to you guys, or what's going on in the video, is just get to the point and just tell you guys, and then whatever I need to talk about next, and go right into that next thing. Because I do notice my videos are quite long, just because I tend to drag it on and whatnot. So with those two things, editing and kind of talking what I need to tell you guys, is will bring my videos down just not too lengthy. Obviously, if they're like maybe a series of videos, like a 1, 2, and 3, like the Gears of War cosplay video, we'll plan on hopefully probably being just from what I've watched from Andrew GFT of making his Lancer and different things like that, and buddy cosplay. I've noticed that it's a series. So, I mean, even with those series, I'll try to kind of keep each series of videos at a decent length and kind of show you guys what I need to show you guys in those videos. But so just cutting the length down, and because they're lengthy, and I don't like that, because I've kind of learned just because they're lengthy doesn't mean anything, and it kind of also them being lengthy, it kind of draws my audience, who I'm trying to interest into, away from, because they're not going to want to sit through a 42-minute long video. So hopefully with this video kind of not being as long, maybe a 15-20 minute long video, it's not, people can kind of keep interest in it. So that's the thing about it. Like I said, get in the habit also of using my GoPro. Right now I'm just using my phone, and not saying I'm not going to use the phone or my phone ever again, but just get in the habit of using it, just kind of just because that's what I bought it from a friend of mine for, is for the channel and some other things in here and there. But so get in the habit of using it, and then from using that, whatever video I have recorded that day, downloading it and working on the editing and uploading it kind of right away, or maybe the next day later, but whatever. Also, that kind of being said, I really don't like my intro video originally, just because of lighting and the angle. I like this setup better, just because I've progressed throughout my channel a little bit and kind of making stuff, and I've gotten things before. I didn't have a little bit of stuff that I have now to do so, in better angles, and so I said I want to reshoot it just because of the angle's bad and the lighting. But also, with that being said, I didn't like how I mentioned in the video, I said I have different sides of the channel, and it's not really different sides. And like I said, I'll address it in that video when I redo it. But it's more or less just what's going to be going on the channel overall, and what the kind of channel is about. So like I said, I'll go into that video and that video. So hopefully I have that up, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. Like I said, we'll kind of see where it plays out from there. And also, with that being said, I have plenty of stuff I can shoot videos for, and for you guys, and going over. So I just now need to get in the habit of kind of getting the ball rolling, and kind of get it out of that procrastination, and get in the habit of shoot footage for videos and different things like that. Because I have plenty of stuff I want to do and tutorials to do. But also, that being said, I also have other content I can do for you guys to do my videos, not just the Gears of War JD Phoenix update and some plans on improving that, but I said I got Nerf gun stuff, steampunk stuff, not just from the Nerf guns, but also making other things I want to improve in my steampunk cosplay. So I have a lot of stuff for you guys and making templates and different things like that. But also with that also being said, I have stuff that I need to talk to you guys and show you guys of kind of, like I said, the not really sides, but things that's going to be happening. So with the steampunking Nerf guns like I do, I want to shoot that video. I wanted to shoot the video a while back ago. I just never got around to it. I kind of started doing it, but I didn't like how it turned out, and so I never got involved trying to redo it the next day or whatever. But like I said, it's just I need to shoot that video and kind of show you guys some of the things that I use for steampunking, not just Nerf guns, but whatever you can use for steampunk stuff. So I want to shoot that video. It's another thing I got to do. Let's see. And also with that kind of being said, I have notes here. So kind of get in the habit of making notes and telling you guys that way also. Instead of rambling on, I have my notes. I can just talk about that, whatever notes I have, and go to those, and it kind of makes it's going to help them out for not having videos so long. What else? So I have my template stuff I need to kind of get the ball rolling. And also I need to have a list, not just supplies I need to buy. So I might take you guys through some of those store buys and for supplies I need, because I definitely need more EVA foam for making another Lancer and another armor piece. So I need to definitely do a stockpile, so I might do some video footage of getting supplies, and I'm making my list for the grenade like I mentioned in the Gears of War videos. Some things I want to do in this next year for the update of the cosplay. Like I said, we'll see how it kind of turns out, how much time I do. Like I said, hopefully I get the ball rolling in sooner than later, like this last year that happened. But get the ball rolling on to update the cosplay, and then if I have time, kind of see where things kind of go from there. Not just from the Gears of War cosplay improvements, but the steampunking guns and some other things I want to incorporate with my steampunk stuff. Like I said, I definitely want to incorporate making a steampunk robotic arm. I'm not for which side quite sure yet, but it's more or less to make that aspect for the steampunk thing, and then making a steampunk tank that I want to incorporate to for the steampunk cosplay this year. Just small things I wanted to do as I progress, and then just change some things up. So like I said, I have plenty of stuff I can entertain you guys with, and making templates and different things like that. With that also kind of being said, like I mentioned at the beginning of the Nerf or RASCON stuff, I mentioned how I wanted to do a Sunday video of kind of overall how the convention went, people's reactions to the JD Phoenix cosplay, and I still want to do that. But for you guys to do, for me to do that for you guys, I need you guys to comment of any questions you have about the convention, how it went, the Gears of War, the JD Phoenix cosplay, and different things like that. So anything you guys want to know, questions you guys want me to answer in that video, I will do that video as soon as you guys and I get a decent amount of comments. I will do that video and kind of show you guys some of the things I got. Didn't get really much from this last year from the convention, but it's a hit. It's hit and miss with that kind of stuff. Either you win big, you want to get a bunch of stuff, or you strike out and maybe get minimal stuff. So it's like I said, I want to do that video for you guys. So just comment for me to answer those questions, and what questions you want me to answer. Not just only for Nebraska, but maybe questions for the questions for the channel in general. Anything you guys want to know, maybe personally a little bit, not too personal, but anything you guys want to know in general about me or the channel. Some other things why I wanted to do it, but I said I'll mention that in that re-intro video when I shoot that. But like I said, for you guys, for me to do that, I need comments. So I said comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget that like bell just so you guys get notified when the video is posted. But with all that, also with that being mentioned, plans are to incorporate in the description a little more description box. I have done a little bit of description, but maybe not too lengthy descriptions in the description box of the channel, but just a little bit there, and then also incorporate some social kind of media. I think for right now I'm going to plan on using my Instagram. Originally I wanted to make Instagram that's associated with the channel, and then a Facebook and different things like that, but I think I'm just going to use my personal stuff. But either way, to put that Instagram link in down the description below so I can get some more followers and all that stuff, and kind of more people to get attention to the channel. But so right now, I think depending how Instagram kind of works out, maybe put Facebook too. But like for the most part, I think it's gonna be Instagram for right now, just so I can get more people to come like the page and watch the channel and different things like that. But so using that right now and see how it kind of turns out, we can kind of adjust from there. And what else? With you guys liking, lets me know you guys, again, like the content, are interested in the channel, kind of what the channel is kind of going to be about. Definitely a work in progress with the channel. It's not, haven't quite had it for a year yet. But when that kind of comes around, maybe I'll do a year kind of in the progress making of the channel. But we'll see when it hits there. There's things I want to improve to make myself better overall as a channel. That's kind of what this video today is about. So like I said, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Definitely looking forward into making future videos and tutorial videos for you guys, because I know I haven't quite done that in all these videos. Kind of been a little bit of talking, showing you guys the JD Phoenix cosplay. But for the overall, haven't had any tutorials, which is I wanted to do. But like I said, it's a learning progress, a curve. I continue watching tons of YouTube videos, kind of get better at it and how to better myself. So, like a Swift Swidget thing I like to mention again. My brother kind of told me he has a channel too. His all car associated stuff. If you want to go and check his channel out, his channel is Slow and Steady Nation. He's changed over the last couple of months throughout the time he's had his channel. But anyways, go ahead and look his channel up, Slow and Steady Nation. It's all car stuff. But he told me it's not about how many videos you really produce. It's all about the quality and content. So that's why I said I wanted to make my editing from there and to improve that. Just because I can in this year and before NebraskaCon kind of comes up, and kind of improving the Gears of War cosplay and doing other things. It's not going to matter how many videos get put out. It's going to be how the quality is. So if I have a lot of videos get put out and the quality is not so good, I'm not going to get subscribers or liked videos or whatnot. So that's the thing I wanted to work on. But it's like, hopefully with me doing so and some of the things I've talked to you guys about, hopefully I can get more subscribers and watch videos and like videos and kind of get up there a little more with popularity in the YouTube. And the thing with that also is YouTube is very, very big, and there's so much content out there. You got to kind of single yourself out to make your stuff good and out there. And also with kind of being said with that, I got to get better about, not saying my video titles are boring or not interesting, but kind of get the title of the videos kind of more out there so people can kind of, whatever they happen to look up and they want to look up on YouTube, that's going to kind of almost be one of the first things that kind of pops up. So kind of be more creative with my titles again. But so definitely keep an eye out for some videos. It's going to be not springing up here soon or like crazy. But so just keep an eye out. But so with doing the Instagram, I will post on the Instagram first to let you guys know when the video is going to be posted. So with that said, that's the reason why I wanted to do the Instagram thing with that, because so you guys kind of get notified. But also with you guys hitting that bell, also notifies you guys when a video is up. So I think that should wrap it up for today's video. See you maybe in a couple weeks for whatever video I kind of bring up or I shoot. Don't know what it's going to be, so I don't want to say quite yet. So I'll see you maybe in a week or this weekend perhaps. Like I said, stay tuned and hit that like, comment, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you guys. Have a good night, and hope your new year, the second day of the new year is going good so far, and hopefully you guys' New Year's plans or whatever you guys want to do is going well and smoothly and whatnot. So catch you guys next time.